Welcome to Trendfly, and today we'll be counting down cast members of Stranger Things from oldest to youngest, and we'll be seeing how different they look now. Remember to like and subscribe for 48 hours of good luck, but jumping right in, the oldest member has to be Paul Reiser, who played the role of Dr. Sam Owens in Stranger Things. Paul was born on March 30th, 1956, so he's 67 years old as of 2023. His character was a high-ranking member of the U.S. Department of Energy and was tasked with handling the strange events that took place in Hawkins. Dr. Sam Owens was introduced in the second season and retired in season 4 to play a major role. Next, we have Matthew Modine, who was born on March 22, 1959, which makes him 64 years old as of 2023. He portrayed the role of Dr. Martin Brenner, whom Eleven calls Papa. Dr. Brenner is shown as a manipulative scientist in the beginning who conducts experiments on children to create superpowered people. Recently, Matthew Modine played Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird in the West End of London. Cara Buono is an American actress born on March 1, 1971, making her 52 years old. She played Karen Wheeler in Stranger Things, who's the loving but clueless mother of Mike, Nancy, and Holly, as she doesn't usually know what her kids are up to. Cara has played in all 4 seasons that have been released so far and will continue to portray the role in the coming seasons as well. Next up, we've got Winona Ryder, who played one of the most important roles, which was Joyce Byers. She is a single mother of the main characters Will and Jonathan Byers and has been part of the show since season 1. Winona Ryder has won numerous awards, such as a Golden Globe Award for her acting skills back in the 90s. She was born in October 1971, which makes her 52 years old. Moving down the list, we have David Harbour, who along with Winona Ryder played another important role. David was born in April 1975, which makes him 48 years old today. He plays the role of Chief Jim Hopper, who was numbed down due to the grief of his daughter's death, but the strange incidents caused him to be more active and more responsible. Later on, he even adopts Eleven and becomes a father figure for her. To make his character look more realistic, in season 4, David Harbour managed to lose over 70 pounds. Next up, we have Brett Gelman, who is 47 years old and was born on October 6, 1976. He's an American actor, comedian, producer, and writer. He portrayed Murray Bauman in the series, who's a former journalist turned private investigator. This character becomes involved with the main characters and helps them uncover the truth behind the strange events that are happening in Hawkins. Our next actor is Jamie Campbell Bower, who's 34 years old and became one of the most important characters in season 4 of Stranger Things. He portrayed Henry Creel, better known as Venka, who was the first child with psychic powers that inspired Dr. Martin Brenner to launch the program that gave us Eleven. And because of this, he's also known as One. Later on, he gets trapped upside down for years, where he becomes a demo creature called Vecna. Other than Stranger Things, Jamie Campbell has played roles in famous movies like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, and The Twilight Saga. Then we have Joe Keery, who's 31 years old, as he was born in April 1992. And of course, we all know him as Steve Harrington from Stranger Things, who's a popular student at Hawkins High School and eventually becomes an ally to the main characters. You'd be surprised to know that Steve was supposed to get killed off in season 1, but the Duffer brothers liked Joe so much they decided to keep his character alive. Next up, we have the actor who portrayed the character of Jonathan Byers, who's brother of Will and son of Joyce Byers. Charlie Heaton was born in February 1994, so he's only 29 years old as of today. Initially, Jonathan is shown as an antisocial person who's often bullied by Steve Harrington at school, but his life turned upside down after the disappearance of his brother Will. In later seasons, he goes on to become one of the main characters along with Nancy Wheeler. Next, we have Natalia Dyer, who's only a year younger than Charlie Heaton, as she was born in 1995 and is 28 years old as of 2023. She portrayed Nancy Wheeler, who was the sister of Mike and later on became the girlfriend of Jonathan Byers. But initially, she's a straightforward teenager with a simple life who has a boyfriend, Steve Harrington. But her life also flips upside down when her friend Barb disappears, so she partners up with Jonathan, whose brother Will had also disappeared. Next, we have Dak Ray Montgomery, who's a 28-year-old Australian actor. He's known for his role as Billy Hargrove in the Netflix series Stranger Things. Billy was introduced in the second season as Max's older brother and is also known as a school bully, but later on, he becomes an important character. Then we have 25-year-old Mayah Hawk, who was born in July 1998. She played the character of Robin Buckley, who works at an ice cream parlor with Steve Harrington. She helps the main characters to uncover the truth behind strange events that are happening in the little town. Other than Stranger Things, she has also played the role of Jo March in Little Women's BBC adaptation and also appeared in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Asteroid City. Next, we have 22-year-old Caleb McLaughlin, who gained recognition for playing Lucas Sinclair in the Netflix series Stranger Things. Lucas is best friends with Dustin and is part of the original group that faces the threat Hawkins has been facing since the first season. Caleb originally started his career at a young age by playing young Simba in the Broadway musical The Lion King. Then we have Sadie Sink, who was born in April 2002, which makes her 21 years old as of 2023. Sadie was introduced as Max Mayfield in the second season when she caught the attention of Lucas and Dustin for scoring the highest in a game. In 2022, she landed her first major film role in The Whale, a long-awaited psychological drama film. Next, we have Gayon Maser, who was born in September 2002, so he's only 21 years old. He also began his career on the Broadway stage and became popular because of Dustin Henderson, which was the character he portrayed in Stranger Things. Dustin is one of the main characters and has been part of the group since season 1. Apart from playing this role, Gaten has also hosted the Netflix show Prank Encounters and also played some parts in different movies. The next person on our list is a Canadian actor, Finn Wolfhard, who played Mike Wheeler. Mike is one of the main characters of the show, Nancy and Holly's brother, and one of the 4 kids on a mission to save their town, Hawkins, from supernatural activities. Other than playing this role, Finn also played a role in the popular horror film It and its sequel It Chapter 2. Finn was born in December 2002, so he's 20 years old as of 2023. Born in March 2003, Gabriella Pisolo is a 20-year-old American actress who starred in Stranger Things as Susie, who was Dustin Henderson's long-distance girlfriend. Gabriella joined the cast in the 3rd season. She first got recognition on Broadway for portraying Matilda in Matilda the Musical and Fun Home. Currently, she's playing the role of Angela Waters on HBO Max's Pretty Little Liars Original Sin. Now coming to the teen category. First of all, we have Millie Bobby Brown, who's a British actress and producer and is the star of the show. She was born on February 19, 2004, so she's 19 years old as of 2023. She gained recognition for her role as Eleven in Stranger Things, for which she received 2 Emmy nominations. Eleven is a girl with psychokinetic and telepathic abilities who escapes the Hawkins National Laboratory. Millie Bobby Brown has also starred in Netflix's Enola Holmes 2, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and its sequel, Godzilla vs. Kong. Next, we have Noah Schnapp, who was born in October 2004, so he's also 19 years old, like Millie. He gained recognition by playing Will Byers in Stranger Things. Will Byers is the son of Joyce and brother of Jonathan and was abducted by a monster into an alternate dimension, the Upside Down, in the first season. Noah is currently enrolled at the University of Pennsylvania and has also co-founded a sustainability-focused snacking company called To Be Honest. Lastly, we have Priya Nicole Ferguson, who's the youngest cast member of the show as she was born in 2006, which makes her 17 years old. She is best known for her role as Erica, who's the younger sister of Lucas. She joined the show in the 2nd season, which aired in 2017, and at that time, Priya was 11 years old.